Sleep is critical to protecting your brain health. As we get older, sleep becomes even more essential. But unfortunately, for a lot of older adults, they're just not able to get that quality rest that they need. So today, in this video, we'll talk about the connection between sleep and the brain, and we'll also give you 5 practical tips to help you or a loved one sleep better tonight. A lot of people think that sleep is just about rest, but it's really not that simple. Sleep is also the time when our brain performs critical functions. For example, during deep sleep, the brain does things like processing emotions, consolidating memories, and clearing out harmful toxins that have been associated with things like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. And because of this, when we don't get enough sleep, it's harder for your brain to do things like process emotions, store new information, or even just keep up with the tasks of daily life. And for older adults, the stakes are even higher. And that's because the possibility of developing a neurodegenerative disease with a link to poor sleep increases as we age. But here's the problem. Sleep becomes even more elusive for older adults, which begs the question, why is that? Unfortunately, there are a lot of different reasons, and so we're going to dedicate an entire video just to that subject. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. But for now, it's just important to know that older adults have a harder time getting good rest. In fact, 50% of adults age 55 and older report difficulty with sleep, and that could be either falling asleep or staying asleep. And that's just the portion that's willing to admit it. One of the most important things for older adults to know about sleep and the brain has to do with something called the glymphatic system. Now, the glymphatic system can be thought of as the brain's very own cleaning crew, and it works during sleep, specifically most often during deep sleep. So during deep sleep, the glymphatic system works to clear up toxins and waste products that have built up during the day. Now, if we don't get enough sleep, these toxins can build up, and these toxins include things like beta amyloid, which has been linked to Alzheimer's, and this can increase our risk of cognitive decline. The good news is there are some practical steps that you can take to help improve your brain health through better sleep. So here are 5 tips to get you started. Number 1, stick to a routine. This means going to bed and getting up at the same time every day, even if it's a weekend. Consistency is key to helping your body regulate its internal clock. Number 2, create a relaxing environment. So that means dim the lights, reduce the noise, and keep your room a cool and comfortable haven. Number 3, limit screen time before bed. I know that it's tough, but the blue light that's emitted from our iPhones and our tablets can mess with the hormone that helps us regulate our sleep, melatonin. So try to limit your screen use before bed. Number 4, avoid stimulants and large meals before bedtime. So stimulants like nicotine and caffeine can disrupt our ability to fall asleep, while something like alcohol is going to mess with our sleep cycles. These things should be avoided in the afternoons and evenings. And when we're talking about large meals, this should be avoided in the few hours leading up to bedtime. And that's because when we lay down, we're more likely to have indigestion, especially if we're an older adult. And that can make it really tough to get good sleep. So at number 5, we have getting good exercise. Now, exercise can really help our body be ready to rest, but we need to be mindful not to exercise too close to bedtime, as this can energize us. Now, while hopefully our tips have been helpful to you, there are times when sleep issues can be a sign of an underlying health condition like sleep apnea. So if you are regularly having issues with sleep and you are doing things like waking up tired, feeling fatigued during the day, or just continuing to struggle after following all of these tips and advice, it's probably worth talking to a healthcare professional. And you don't have to worry because there are treatments available that can really make a world of difference. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools we have to protect our brain health at any age. By prioritizing your rest, you're not only boosting your energy, but you're safeguarding your mind for the future. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on healthy brain aging. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you in the next video.